How's it going, everybody? We're here today. We're talking about the Amazon Fire Omni Series TVs and why after 2 years of use, this is still my favorite TV. Now, this is the 50-inch version, but they do come from as low as 42 all the way up to 75 inches. I really love the picture on these TVs. It's got 4K viewing, which is beautiful. I play a lot of games on here, play a lot of Xbox, and my Xbox games look phenomenal. Now, if you're familiar with a Fire Stick at all, it works a lot like a Amazon Fire Stick, but it's all just built right into the TV. You got all your apps ready to go. You got your Netflix, you got your Amazon Prime, you got YouTube, you got Disney on there. You got other things. You can get Tubi, all kinds of apps on there. You can get weather apps, whatever you want. Now, one of the best features about this TV is that it has Alexa, as you can see. It's voice activated, so if you have little ones like myself, you know that this remote goes missing a lot. So it's nice if you don't want to search the house for about 20 minutes or so, maybe never find it that night. It's good to have access to that voice control for sure. Now, if you do want to use the remote has a bunch of quick access buttons for your Disney, for your Netflix, for your Daz Sports, for your Prime Video. It also has the voice activation up here, so you can press the button on the remote and then you can get your voice activation that way. Then you don't have to yell out, Alexa, go to Netflix. Easily play your music. Alexa, play me a Beatles song. Just as easy as that. All kinds of cool features for you to do and check out. Another really cool feature that I find really handy and that I actually find myself using a lot is the screen mirroring that is built right into it. You can go into your settings, you just click on the screen mirroring. You can easily find your smartphone and stream anything you want, whether it's home videos, movies off your phone, whatever the case, pictures. Maybe you just want to put it on a big screen, but you can do that by just doing an easy screen mirroring on the TV itself. And because this is a smart TV and it works a lot like a smartphone, you have access to all kinds of mobile app games, even bigger games you can play if you have a remote, all kinds of stuff to check out on there. These TVs are also super light, super easy to transport if you got to move them around from one house to another, if you're moving, whatever the case may be. They're very light, very thin, and easy to move around. Now, because these are so thin, I normally have my TV sitting on a dresser. It's a fairly wide dresser, but it's still just a dresser. You want to make sure that you have at least 12 inches wide to put this on. And I would actually recommend giving yourself a little bit more wiggle room. Maybe you want to go 13.5 inches or so, just to make sure it's not going to catch a corner and fall over or whatever. And when we're talking lengthwise, you got 36.5 inches minimum that you need. And like I said, you may want to give yourself a little bit more wiggle room just so you're not balancing it right on the edge of something. So maybe you want to push it to 38 inches minimum, something like that. Fairly simple. On the one side, you got your power outlet. Now, if we go around to the other side where our majority of the stuff is, up here you have an Ethernet port. That's for if you want to hardwire right into your modem. You don't want to use Wi-Fi, or maybe it's just not that strong. Right here you got 1, 2, 3 HDMI ports. Down here is a 4th HDMI ARC port. Here you have your cable. Over here is a USB port. You have an IR emitter and headphone jack. And down here is your optical. It runs super fast when you're loading up all your different Netflix apps or whatever you want. Everything loads and is very responsive, very fast. I've had this for 2 years. I was super happy then, and I'm more than happy now because it has not failed me once. It still looks and sounds just like it did the day I got it. Super, super happy with this purchase. And that's the Amazon Fire Omni Series TVs. So if you find yourself looking for a new TV or maybe even a perfect Christmas gift for somebody else that has 4K gaming, beautiful picture quality, beautiful sound, it's very reliable, it's lasted me 2 years, I expect a whole lot more out of it, definitely consider these Amazon Fire Omni Series TVs. Hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.